As we plunge into the depths of Gen 5, we find triple battles. Even further, we find rotations. Here we are, all ready to move on to Gen 6, yet there are so many aspects of Gen 5 that we've yet to look into. Smogon doesn't even have official tiers for triple or rotation battles yet. They barely have even made it up to double battles. They just have VGC recommendations, not even tiers or anything. Of course, you really can't have tiers for VGC, but similarly, VGC is as close to doubles as they've gotten. There's no double tiers. I mean, we're this far behind in Gen 5 and we're ready to move on to Gen 6. And with this battle right here, I would like to show you how incredible and hectic rotation battles are, because quite frankly, they are indeed amazing. So, as you're going to see from Team Preview here, firstly, we know that Quiver Dancing Volcarona and Dragon Dancing Dragonite, right? Because, I mean, the whole point of rotation battles is to set up and then come back and sweep your opponent at a later date. And that's why I've got my Dragon Dancing Gyarados and my Bulk-Upping Conkeldurr and my Substituting Heatran. That's why I've got these things. That's why I chose them. I mean, this is just random junk I threw together. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. And especially what's important is Magic Bounce Espeon. That is just incredibly helpful. And fortunately, I'm going to lead off with my Corruptor to get the Intimidator off to corrupt my opponent's attack stat, as you're going to see there. And I knew the Will-O-Wisp was coming, so I'm going to bounce it back. Ah, it missed. Ooh, them hacks, but it's okay. Because as you're going to see, there's a bit more hacks later in this battle. But I do get my special defense up there, because by this point I am thinking that the Ludicolo is special, just, you know, most are, right? So I'm going to use Taunt here, and it's like, ooh, Rain Dance. That doesn't happen to make sense, does it? Considering that Drizzle and Swiftswim are banned on the same team, and it's more than likely true that that Ludicolo has Swiftswim, right? So anyway, I wanted to switch into Final Boss here, because I knew Windy can't really get much more done, and I want to start setting up some bulk ups. And sure enough, as it turns out that corrupting my opponent's attack was actually kind of helpful there. Thanks, Corruptor, because it turns out this thing is physical, and I'm going to go for a Drain Punch here, but mighty unfortunately, I get a critical hit, and that did matter, because I would have been able to take it, undoubtedly, since I don't think you know what, I actually think I'm at +1 at that point, right? Right? So anyway, I wanted to go back in here because I didn't want him to burn my Corruptor, or just, I don't know what he might have been thinking. He may have thought I had Iron Fist, I don't know. I just wanted to bounce anything back, and similarly, I wanted to get up a Reflect with Sun. So now that my Reflect's up, Corruptor can just come in here, corrupt my opponent's whole team, corrupt his save file by setting up a Dragon Dance, knowing that, you know, it's a good game at this point, I can just sweep you. Right? Well, not quite. So I'm gonna go over to Conkeldurr here just to take any hit that comes at me, because I was actually thinking that the Sableye was gonna come over and burn Corruptor, and you know, Final Boss has guts, so that's why I was also going for bulk up there, but it turns out he's just gonna lock himself with that Rage, and that's just great, because now Corruptor is gonna start corrupting some save files right here. He's gonna go straight for the Ice Fang, and knowing that he can't move or anything, and I'm faster thanks to Dragon Dance, I can one-shot it with Ice Fang. Yes, Corruptor has just corrupted an entire save file all by himself. There's only 5 left by this point, or at least I think, right? No, he lost Ludicolo, so 4 left actually. And I'm gonna go over to Conkeldurr here, and this is where hacks on me come again, because he's gonna go for Thunder, thinking I was gonna stay with Corruptor and try and Ice Fang him, but I know it's got multi-skill. But as you saw, it was a critical hit there, and running calculations, we found that it only was gonna do up to 40%, so I could have taken it, and I actually don't remember what I was gonna do. I was either gonna Drain Punch or Payback. But either way, what I would have done, I'm thinking it was Drain Punch. I know I would have broke its multi-scale, and that could have been helpful here. Although similarly, there's chance he is going to use Wish later in the battle and then go straight back on to the Dragonite, and, well, in that regard, it didn't really matter too much. Now here, he was expecting me to go over to, I don't know, just anyone other than Corruptor, which is why he goes for Hurricane. And when I finally, as you saw, I was going for Ice Beams and Ice Beams thinking that he might go over, and when I finally decide I'm going to go for Aqua Tail, he predicts that and goes straight into there. But fortunately, like I say, I break his multi-scale. And similarly, had I got, you know, you see in the rain, it does that much, even with the multi-scale. So, you know, similarly back there, if I had broken it with, oh, whatever that move was, with Drain Punch or whatever, I could have been doing so much more damage. And here I thought I was going to go for the Sableye just for some random reason, because I didn't think Chansey could do anything to me. It's like, oh, it's got Wish, and as you're going to see here, he's going to come over, and he's going to use Protect. It's like, good strategy. But similarly, if I got it killed with me not getting the critical hit, you know, things would have been different. But similarly, it's all okay, because I critical hitted his own poke, his Ludicolo, and who knows what havoc that could have wrecked on my team. So anyway, I'm gonna go over to Porygon here, and I just wanted to go for an Ice Beam again, because, you know, I am a Choice Scarf, and that's what I decided to lock myself into, so you know, I may as well try and do some damage, maybe kill off the Dragonite. And he was gonna go for Rain Dance again. It's like, as I was saying before, to what extent is Rain Dance really gonna be helping him? So now that we know that it is a special Dragonite, we see to what extent Rain Dance was going to help him as he was using it previously back there, because I was kind of not really comprehending why he would want to do that, knowing that Ludicolo's gone. And here, I finally make a good prediction, and I'm going to annihilate this Chansey with a Stab, Rain Boosted, Dragon Danced, Aqua Tail. Oh. I guess not, right? Now, unfortunately, the Chansey takes it and gets me killed with a Seismic Toss. I mean, how did Chansey do that? Sure, Eviolite, massive HP, but really? Gosh dang it. And here I'm just gonna go for a Psychic, because, you know, I don't really... His Snapbla's not gonna get much done, considering I've got Magic Bounce. And unfortunately, he's gonna get a Stab Hurricane off here, because I didn't want to stay in with, I don't know, I just didn't want anyone else to get killed, really. So I'm gonna go over to Porygon here, just to get my Ice Beam in, because I know that nothing on his team can take it right now. This is where Porygon with a Choice Scarf is really helping me, because now I can kill anything he switches into. So he's gonna decide to sack his Chansey, and that's just fine for me. And now wait. Here comes Volcarona, no! So I'm gonna try and taunt it just to stop Quiver Dance, but... I mean, I need Windy to stop that thing Quiver Dancing, but... No! He predicted that! Well, my light screen. Oh wait, dang it, my light screen's gone. No, Windy! Windy! Oh, Windy, why? Windy, I needed you! Yes, I lost Windy there, and I really needed it to stop that Volcarona from Quiver Dancing, and now I am in some big trouble. So I wanted to set up Substitute here, just because in case he wanted to go for more Quiver Dances or something. I just wanted to get a Substitute up, but no. He's predicting that, and he's going for Thunder, and I'm in so much trouble here, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So now, I am going to predict him properly here. Instead of going for another Substitute, I am going to go for an Ice Beam. But then I see it as a Yaki Bear, and I'm thinking, dang it, it'll take this. But no, by the sheer magnificence and brute force of Porygon Z, the Dragonite, although it doesn't have multi-scale and it was a little bit of HP down, it didn't take it. And thankfully here, I get my Psychic in, and that was so crucial, because I needed to do as much damage as I can to this Volcarona before it gets killed. And here I think he's gonna go straight for Bug Buzz to kill off Psysun. I was so sure he was going to, because that Psychic was too obvious for me. So I wanted to go into Porygon. I'll have him go for a Bug move, and I thought I could somehow outspeed it even with my Choice Scarf, but that doesn't make sense at all, because it's already at +1, and Choice Scarf is basically +1. So I thought he was going to kill me off, but I thought I could get an Ice Beam in, then get killed off, but no! That didn't happen. He goes for yet another Quiver Dance, and I'm in so much trouble here because I've lost Windy! But here, it's like, oh great. I'm pretty the main reason I'm so concerned is because I'm thinking that thing is Hidden Power Ground, because he even, on his own channel, made a set recommending Hidden Power Ground. So it's like, oh great, I'm just gonna have to risk a Magma Storm, and thankfully it hits, and I'm trapping him with Swirling Magma and negating that Leftovers. And you'll see that negating the Leftovers effect is crucial, because, you know, almost everyone says to use Fire Blast, but if, basically, I would have had to have 2 Fire Blasts hit in a row to come down as close as this. But see, as you see, I don't want to have, although Magma Storm would kill it, I don't want to risk it missing, so I'm just going to go straight for Earth Power, and it does that much. But as you're going to see, the fact that I'm negating Leftovers with the Magma Storm is actually crucial here, because after enough turns of Leftovers, and with Protect like that, it would take 3 Magma Storms to kill it. But even so, I mean, oh man, this is so close. This is so close. Oh man, is Bug Buzz really going to take me down from this point? Here comes Bug Buzz. Oh, Heatran. Oh, Scarlet! Scarlet! No way! Scarlet. Scarlet! You did it! Shiny Heatran, 4,000 Saucer Sets just did it for me! Yes, Scarlet. Scarlet, I love you. You took it. That was crazy. That was incredible. And then from this point, we're just stalling off with the Sableye and my Heatran, and I know I can win by this point because there's almost no way I can't, because that Sableye can barely do anything other than foul play. And I mean, although it actually could kill me if it was fast enough, I know it's not going to, so he basically gives up by going for a Rain Dance there, and I mean, that was just such a great battle. I mean, you know, he got hacks, but then who knows what wonders Conkeldurr could have done if I still had him left with Drain Punch, but then similarly, who knows what havoc his Ludicolo could have wrecked on me. That battle was just great and incredible. And with these rotation battles and how hectic they are, I want to show you that they're just really quite incredible, and I'd like you to start looking into them as well. because it's really hard to find people with good rotation teams. I mean, not even I had one, because so few people actually even do them to begin with. I mean, I don't want to be resorting to random matchup and only using 4 pokes, you know? So with this, I would like you to look at Raymond's channel, because he is a really good narrator, and he's a great friend of mine. I'm thankful for letting me upload this, and similarly, I'd like you guys to look into rotation and triple battles more, because they are just quite incredible. And even though that was actually a 3-0 right there, in reality, if I had lost Heatran, that Volcarona would have easily swept the rest of my team, the remaining 2 members, as you saw. So in reality, you could almost call that a 1-0, even though it's actually a 3-0. I mean, that battle was just incredible, and as I said before, rotations are just wonderful, and I'd like more people to start doing them. Finally, I'm not only thankful for the opportunity to do this, but I'm also thankful that my friend Real Raymond allowed me to upload it to this channel, and I would like you to look at his channel. He easily could have won, but all the same, that's rotations for you. They're crazy, they're hectic, everyone has just as good of a chance of winning. There's no, you know, your team is completely inferior like it could be in regular single battles where you just have to rely on switching and sometimes there's nothing you can do. Here in rotations, it's just crazy. You might have one of the best teams ever, but similarly, you've got to be so careful. You could lose just like that with one rotate. They're just awesome, incredible, and fun, and I really, really thank you both for allowing me to do this. Thank you.